The first thing I do is to set some water to boil. From experience, I know that water won't be enough, so I set another one to boil over here on the stove. Then I unplug my freezer. Look at the freezer. Hi! Who put this corn like this without wrapping it in something close to chicken? Lol. Anyway, freezer is a mess. Look at the thickness of the ice here. Look at it. It's occupying a lot of space now, and you know, it's not good for your freezer to have this kind of ice. Look at it will cause freezer burn. So I lay down all these trays on the floor. I'm shouting because this thing is making noise. And then transfer everything, anything that I feel would not survive a few minutes, because remember, cleaning this freezer should take me no time at all, but any ingredient I feel will not survive the short time the things will be on this tray, I put it in the fridge. Yeah, so like this vegetable now, it will not survive it, so I put it in the freezer compartment of this fridge. So there's space here, I put it there. Odogu is helping me to bring out everything. There's nothing you will not find here. Raw corn, cooked corn, everything. Look at, including forgotten foods. When was the last time you cleaned your freezer? I'm sure some of you, it's 5 years ago. I clean my freezer every time before I go to Nigeria, so that the freezer will be ready for when we come back with rishi Nigerian ingredients, so that they will just be going straight back in the freezer. Yeah, as soon as they come back. Look at that, Chineke. Hey, look at this place. Plus inside that fridge, it's a mess. So I'm just using this to scoop the loose ice. I'm not scraping, The loose ice and the yama. And then I pour hot water here. Yeah, I read my manual, the instruction manual, and the user manual or whatever manual for this freezer, and nowhere does it say don't pour hot water there. Yeah, it doesn't say that, and I unplugged it, so just start pouring. So read your own user manual and do what it tells you there. I'm not teaching you how to do this, I'm just sharing how I do it in no time. Like I said, I knew the first one wouldn't be enough, just one kettle won't be enough, so I boiled one in a pot. So I just poured that into this kettle. Okay, scoop that water out with a baler. Usually in the freezer there's something, I don't know if you can see it right. Okay, you see this thing here, you unscrew that, connect a pipe there, and then unscrew this one here, and then you let out water from there, this kind of water. But I don't have a pipe here, so I'm bailing it out with a baler. Yeah, by pipe I mean a hose, you know, that bendable hose, garden hose. Yeah, so in 5 minutes we've cleaned the freezer. Only 5 minutes. So stop keeping your freezer for years, because I know that the reason why people don't clean their, especially deep freezer, they don't clean their deep freezer often is you're thinking, what will happen to my food? I'll leave them out and then start waiting for this thing to defrost. You don't have to do that. This is what I do. Of course, unless your freezer says, look at this thing is coming up. Unless your freezer says don't pour hot water inside. Okay. Don't pour hot water inside. See, now I can put just a little bit of dishwashing liquid, a little bit, and then use that to clean it like your washing plate. To use a dishwasher to wash plate, because some people will now come and say, why would you use a dishwasher to wash it? Just the same way you use dishwasher to wash your plate. Dishwashing liquid to wash your plate that you use for your food. Like, there was one video, you know that video where went to cut banana leaves or plantain leaves in Nigeria. So I used dishwashing liquid to wash off the dust from the leaves. And somebody was like, why would you use dishwashing liquid? I'm like, if you use dishwashing liquid to wash the plates that you used to eat. And you know the way some people ask questions, like they're not genuinely asking, they're coming to attack you that you got it wrong. Like, without, in spite of their ignorance, they're attacking you. And those people, when you pose their question back at them, like, why wouldn't I use it? They will run away or they will get angry. Sometimes I actually believe that some people just prefer me to ignore their comments, because when you ask them a simple question, they get angry. They start telling you, this is just my opinion. I know it's your opinion, but I asked you another question. Maybe you didn't think it through before. We're all human beings. We can't get everything right. So why can't another person ask you a question to, jog your memory or, wake up your brain? Because, sometimes our brains can be slumbering while we're watching a video, and then we make a comment that is not well thought through. It's the job of the other person to, jog your brain, jog your memory, and then the only thing you need to say, oh yeah, that's true, I didn't even remember that aspect of it. But no, person will come and start writing essays, and I'll be like, would this person have preferred that I ignored him or her? But when you ignore, they say you don't respond to comments. But I'm the kind of person that the main reason, one of the reasons why I upload videos on YouTube is for me to be interacting with my people. Yeah, it's a two-way street. I make a video, you comment on it, say your opinion, and if I notice that your opinion is not well thought through, it's my job to ask you another question that will jog your memory, like, wake your brain up. Some people, they'll just take it that you didn't take your opinion. People must not take your opinion. That's another thing. People must not take your opinion at all. Especially an adult that thinks things through before doing it. They must not take your opinion. Don't take it personal. What works for you is not what works for another person. You see, 5 minutes, freezer is clean. It actually takes more time unloading the freezer and rearranging the contents afterwards than it takes to clean. Okay, I've first washing with soap. So this is rinsing. I'm rinsing it. Rinsing. Clean the cover, side cover. Hey, this thing is not easy on the waist though. Oh, have to dry it completely, because any water you leave here will form ice immediately. You just want frost, not ice. Yeah, freezer. For best results and to avoid freezer burn of your ingredients, you see it clean, no scraping, no waiting for long hours for it to defrost. 5 to 10 minutes, you're done. Now I'll close it. The gas must have returned by now. I turn it back on. You hear it? While that is happening, I clean off the ice from these. Clean it like this. Some of them need to be rinsed. Because cleaning doesn't cut it. Once it's covered in frost, you can see it. See? It's okay to start loading it again. Baby, Okay, everything packed. Look at all the space we saved. You know how this freezer was before and after. Look at all the space. Done.